Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We've got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Just hit 20.7K subs, so working our way to 20.8. Check out all my betting links in the description below. Really good promos, especially with BetMGM. Get up to 1,500 in bonus bets if your first bet doesn't hit. So go ahead and take advantage of that in the description below. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate today. 15 matchups, starting with the Detroit Tigers versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at -130. Detroit +110 with the over-under at 8.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 18-17. The Guardians 23-12. Pitching for Detroit is Kenta Maeda with an ERA of 5.02. Pitching for the Guardians is Logan Allen with an ERA of 5.11. Maeda, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Allen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Detroit on a 4-game losing streak, losing to Cleveland yesterday 2-1. Cleveland on a 3-game winning streak. They're playing well right now. Detroit 0-5 on the road, where they've really had their struggles here. Maeda's coming off 2 good starts on the mound. Logan Allen, he's been okay, nothing crazy. I still like the Guardians at home, the way they've been playing, and with Detroit being bad on the road, I'll take Cleveland at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Oakland Athletics. Rangers opening up a slight road favorites at -115. Oakland +105 with the over-under at 8. Rangers coming into this matchup 20-16. Oakland 17-19. Pitching for the Rangers is Jose Urena with an ERA of 4.35. Pitching for Oakland is Ross Stripling with an ERA of 4.24. Urena, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Stripling, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Rangers beating Oakland yesterday 4-2. They're on a 3-game winning streak. Oakland on a 2-game losing streak right now. Rangers are 5-1 on the road against Oakland, 11-5 against Oakland. So they have been good against Oakland. Thought Oakland would be able to maybe get it done yesterday here. I'd say a pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers coming off 0-run games. And I still think I'm going to lean slightly with the Rangers on the road in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Cincinnati Reds. Arizona opening up as road favorites at -130. The Reds +110 with the over-under at 9. Arizona coming into this matchup 15-20. The Reds 16-18. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Gallen with an ERA of 3.38. Pitching for the Reds is Frankie Montas with an ERA of 4.19. Gallen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Montas, his last start, he pitched half an inning, gave up 0 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Arizona coming off a Padres win 11-4. Reds, they're struggling right now. They're on a 5-game losing streak. The last 3 games, they've only scored 2 runs in 3 games here, so it's been a struggle for the Reds. Pretty even pitching matchup, I'd say. Yeah, with the Reds struggling here, I think I gotta lean with Arizona on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates opening up as home favorites at -130. Angels +110 with the over-under at 8.5. Angels coming into this matchup 12-23. The Pirates 17-19. Pitching for the Angels is Patrick Sandoval with an ERA of 6.19. Pitching for the Pirates is Quinn Priester with an ERA of 3.31. Sandoval, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Priester, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Angels 2-8 in their last 10, losing to Pittsburgh yesterday 4-1. Pittsburgh on a little 3-game winning streak. Yeah, this Angels team, they've just been so bad. So many injuries they're dealing with. 1-7 on the road. Just not much confidence in the Angels here. And Sandoval's been pretty bad on the mound for the Angels here. And I'm going to take the Pirates at home. Next matchup, we've got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -145. Toronto +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 16-19. Phillies 25-11. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 1.44. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA of 3.38. Barrios, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Toronto, coming off a Washington loss. They have not played well, just 3-7 in their last 10. And on the other hand, the Phillies, they're 9-1 in their last 10. They're on a 6-game winning streak right now, playing some of the best baseball out there. Toronto 2-5 on the road against Philly. Philly 10-0 at home. I mean, man, they've just been dominant at home here. Barrios has been good on the mound here, but Philly's just playing next level. And I'm going to take the Phillies at home. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Washington Nationals. Baltimore opening up as road favorites at -210. Washington +170 with the over-under at 8.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 23-11. Washington 17-17. Pitching for Baltimore is Corbin Burns with an ERA of 2.61. Pitching for the Nationals is Trevor Williams with an ERA of 2.27. Burns, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Williams, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Baltimore on a 4-game winning streak, 3 straight, coming off a nice sweep against the Reds. Washington, coming off a Toronto win. Washington's playing well. They're 7-3 in their last 10, but Baltimore 7-0 against Washington, where they've been very good. 7-1 on the road here. I do like Burns on the mound. Williams has been solid too, but I really like the Orioles here. They've been dominant against Washington, and I think I'm gonna take the Orioles on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at -250. The White Sox +200 with the over-under at 8. White Sox coming into this matchup 8-27. The Rays 18-18. Pitching for the White Sox is Michael Soroka with an ERA of 6.48. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Eflin with an ERA of 4.17. Soroka, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Eflin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The White Sox, losing yesterday 8-2. Really didn't show up yesterday. Tampa Bay on a 4-game winning streak right now. The White Sox 1-4 on the road against Tampa, 3-15 on the road. Maybe that last series where they beat Tampa 3-0 in those games, maybe it was a fluke. Soroka's been very bad on the mound for the White Sox here, and I think I'll lean with the Rays at home today. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as slight home favorites at -115. Houston -105 with the over-under at 8.5. Astros coming into this matchup 12-22. The Yankees 23-13. Pitching for the Astros is Justin Verlander with an ERA of 2.08. Pitching for the Yankees is Lewis Gill with an ERA of 3.19. Verlander, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Gill, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Houston on a 2-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Seattle losses. Yankees on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Detroit sweep. Houston 0-7 against the Yankees. Haven't been good head-to-head. Houston's just been a disappointment this year so far. They just have not really played well. Yankees are 5-1 at home. Yeah, I just not in love with the Astros. Verlander's been good on the mound, but I just don't trust the hitting for the Astros, and I think I'm going to lean with the Yankees at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at -180. Boston +140 with the over-under at 9. Boston coming into this matchup 19-16. The Braves 20-12. Pitching for Boston is Cutter Crawford with an ERA of 1.56. Pitching for the Braves is Reynaldo Lopez with an ERA of 1.50. Crawford, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Boston coming off a Minnesota win. Atlanta 1-5 in their last 6, getting swept by the Dodgers last series, so they're coming off a bad series. Boston 12-3 on the road against Atlanta. They've been actually very good against the Braves here, and we got the Braves struggling right now. Not really playing well. That Dodgers series definitely destroyed them, I think. Pretty even pitching matchup, I'd say. Yeah, I think I would take a shot with Boston +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Kansas City Royals. Royals opening up as home favorites at -130. The Brewers +110 with the over-under at 9. Brewers coming into this matchup 20-14. The Royals 21-15. Pitching for the Brewers is Colin Rhea with an ERA of 2.67. Pitching for the Royals is Seth Lugo with an ERA of 1.60. Rhea, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Lugo, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. The Brewers on a 3-game losing streak, lost to the Royals last game 3-2. Definitely a close one there. The Brewers just 2-10 on the road against the Royals, so they've had their struggles against the Royals. Pretty even pitching matchup, I'd say. It was a 1-run game last game. I think Brewers are a good dog today, despite their bad road success. I'm gonna take a shot with the Brewers +1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the San Diego Padres versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at -150. Padres +125 with the over-under at 8.5. Padres coming into this matchup 19-19. The Cubs 21-15. Pitching for the Padres is Randy Vasquez with an ERA of 5.87. Pitching for the Cubs is Shota Imanaga with an ERA of 0.78. Vasquez, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Imanaga, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Padres beating the Cubs yesterday 6-3. A nice one for the Padres here. They are 4-1 against the Cubs, 6-2 on the road against the Cubs here. So they've had very good success against the Cubs. Imanaga's been very good on the mound for the Cubs here. Vasquez, coming off a 4-run game, but he's been decent here. I'm liking the Padres. I think they're good dogs. They're playing well right now. I think Randy can have a decent game on the mound. Give me Padres +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Seattle Mariners versus the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota opening up as home favorites at -145. The Mariners +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 19-16. The Twins 20-14. Pitching for Seattle is Emerson Hancock with an ERA of 4.75. Pitching for the Twins is Bailey Ober with an ERA of 4.55. Hancock, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Ober, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Seattle, losing to Minnesota yesterday. Minnesota's still playing great baseball right now. Seattle just 2-4 on the road against Minnesota. And pretty even pitching matchup. Hancock coming off some good starts on the mound here. I still like Minnesota. They're just playing so well. Give me the Twins at home. Next matchup, we've got the New York Mets versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -120. The Mets +110 with the over-under at 8. Mets coming into this matchup 17-18. The Cardinals 15-20. Pitching for the Mets is Jose Butto with an ERA of 2.57. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 5.68. Butto, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Mets beating the Cardinals yesterday 4-3. Cardinals, 1-5 in their last 6. They're on a bad stretch right now. Mets 8-2 on the road against St. Louis here, and I think they're good dogs today. I'll take the Mets +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the San Francisco Giants versus the Colorado Rockies. Giants opening up as road favorites at -160. The Rockies +130 with the over-under at 10. Giants coming into this matchup 15-21. Colorado 8-26. Pitching for the Giants is Kyle Harrison with an ERA of 3.79. Pitching for the Rockies is Dakota Hudson with an ERA of 5.93. Harrison, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Hudson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Giants on a 4-game losing streak, coming off a bad Philly series. Rockies, they're 2-8 in their last 10. The Giants are 9-3 on the road against the Rockies, 16-4 against the Rockies. I think it's definitely a series they could bounce back in, especially with Hudson on the mound. He's just been very bad for the Rockies here, and I think I'm going to lean with the Giants on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -345. The Marlins +270 with the over-under at 8. Marlins coming into this matchup 10-27. The Dodgers 24-13. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA of 6.05. Pitching for the Dodgers is Yoshinobu Yamamoto with an ERA of 2.91. Cabrera, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Yamamoto, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Miami losing to the Dodgers 6-3. Dodgers, they're playing well. They're on a 5-game winning streak. They're really getting it done. They're 12 out of their last 14 here, so they're really playing great baseball. Miami 1-6 on the road against the Dodgers, where they've had their struggles. And I love Yamamoto on the mound. Love the Dodgers. They're playing great. Give me the Dodgers at home. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.